Well, good morning, everybody. It's wee Paddy from across the shuck, and I haven't had a wee video for a couple of days. Two things. My wee doggy was bad. She was sickly bad, no well up ill there for a night, and now I got some great advice from Tom over at Olite. Rice and chicken, and I give her some of that, and it settled her. She's been brilliant. And then, to be honest with you, it was me. I took a real bad, not sciatica now, but I took a real bad back, and I could barely walk. So I was in bed for on and off for about 2 days there. So I'm back on my feet now, thank goodness. So I've quite a lot to catch up on, so let's get started straight away. And I'm doing a 2-for-1 today, 2-for-1. The first one is a Ganzo, and it's the Ganzo F753m1-cf, long name, and you might recognize it because I have had this before. It comes in a normal Ganzo box, Ganzo Firebird, and it's got all the normal Ganzo wee bag and all in it. And this is the knife, and if you know my channel, you know I love this little knife. I have another one now in green, but I used to have this one, the carbon fibre, and this is what I called my Sunday church knife, because it's only a wee small knife. It is only 7 inches long in total, and in centimetres, that is about 18 centimetres. So she's just a wee short. The blade, let me just see that, the blade is 2 7/8 long, and that is 7.5 centimetres. So there you go. It's a wee small knife, but the carbon fibre is lovely. Now I know it's a laminate, but it is beautiful on it, and the blade shape is so useful. I know it looks a bit stabby, but it's not a big knife, so it's not, again, I always said, depends what way you take a knife out as how it looks. When you take it out like that and put it like that, nobody tends to see how big it is. So, but it's got a lovely axis lock and the pocket clip. But the only thing with this now, and a lot of Ganzos come like this, it's a wee bit stiff. It's not, I have to do that to flick it out, because a normal flick will get me that. So I decided today, used to be years ago, Ganzo, you had to wear them in. It used to take days to get them wore in, to get you still got the one brass washer and the one plastic one. So, but now you don't have to. You can loosen the pivot a bit, and it's not going to do it any harm. And I thought I'll show you one of the other things, because some people tend to think at GearBest you can only get cheap things in GearBest. I'm not going to look there for anything. It's all cheap stuff. Well, let me tell you, GearBest is not. I've shown you in the knives, in the flashlights, and I've shown you in lots of other things, power banks. GearBest is a great place to look for anything, but as knife enthusiasts, there's so many things on GearBest that you can get. And as EDC enthusiasts, there's so much more than just your average. I needed new tools. I wanted to get myself some new tools. Wiha. That's the best there is. Do you know, that's all I'm saying? That's the best there is. Wiha tools from GearBest. And they come in this lovely steel container, right? All you do is push the end, and out comes your Wiha tools. There's a load of torx tools. There's, if you can see down, I'll let you see up close, there's all sorts of different tools in there that you can use. And they're all held in magnetically. Can you see that? So all you got to do is push down to the one you want and lift it out. This is held in, just a little clip. This is your screwdriver piece. Turn the head on it. So what I'm going to do is, I thought I'll get my Wiha tools out. I'll go for my torx. I would say it's probably the torx 8. Let me just see. There's torx 8. So all I do is top that down. And all I'm going to do is just loosen the pivot a little bit here. And as a torx screw, it is really good. There's no movement. Well, there you go. That's it. Isn't that just as simple as you go? I know people know now. It needs probably a little bit of lubrication. So I'll show you my routine. I've got that to the side. I mean, I just think that is smashing. And the price is somewhere around 30, but you're going to get my discount off it. So for 30 quid plus the discount off it, it just makes it a real bargain. And I'm guessing the price because I haven't seen it for a while. These prices I give you are always, just go and have a look and see what they are. So what I've got here, I use just natural oils. The same oil you would use for putting on your breadboards, your wooden breadboards. That's what I use. And I'll put a wee drop in the top there on that side. And I'll put a wee drop in there on that side. Literally the tiniest wee drop. And then I have a spray can of air. And I just give it a little spray to get it down in through the bearings. And you can see it's starting to drop itself now as soon as I... That's it coming. And I know, like, this is a bit... There it's coming now. So a couple of times I'll do that, and I'll maybe even try and get another wee bit in underneath here. And I like to give this because it doesn't let it flow all out. Do you know what I mean? It keeps it in there. Otherwise it'll just run through. I wanted to get in all the bearings. So that's so easy to flick out now. You've seen what that was. That is so easy. And the downward one, it'll come. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't take much. If I hold it up, it'll go down already. So there you go. You know, that's all I need to do. I don't need to loosen that anymore. Is there any movement? Not a bit of movement at all. So a quick wipe, and there's my new Sunday knife again. And I actually missed this. I know I've got dearer knives. I know I've got better quality, but I just love this knife. This knife in hand, the handle, your actual handle use, you have 9 centimeters or 3 5/8 from here to here. 3 5/8. That's great for a small knife. I can get full 4 fingers without a problem and room on such a small knife. What did I say it was? About 7 inches. There's not many 7-inch knives, but it gives you a blade that's as great a cutter as this. This is just an absolute beautiful blade shape. Look at that. The point on that is great. And it comes down, there's a lovely swedge on top that brings it down. And it's not over fine, but it's a hell of a good point for cutting. And you know, I haven't got a blooming thing here. I'm so disorganized this morning. But let me tell you, it cuts. It's as sharp as a razor out of the box. I got a wee bit of paper. Hang on there, 2 seconds. I know this is unorganized, but... Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're all right. The day's been saved. A wee bit of paper. I just want to say, this is Ganzo out of the box. I mean, they really just... Don't forget, this is a knife that's only going to cost you, you know, pence compared to... Oh, for goodness sake, Stephen. That's it straight out of the box. I'll sharpen it myself, but I'll give it a wee run-in period first, and I'll get it going, and then I'll sharpen it. That's it, starting to work now. Now, let's take that out of the way. What else shall I tell you about this wee knife, apart from there's a wee drop of oil coming in and out of her? Shall we see what weight it is? Well, we'll see what weight it is. And we'll put the weight on. And in ounces, it's 2.8 ounces. So it really is that lovely EDC Sunday carry that you're not going to feel. And the pocket clip's good. It's fairly well, you know, it's not the deepest carry, but it only leaves that much, and it's carbon fibre. It looks nice. It's not as if it looks rough out of the box. But that was in ounces. I better do them weird things, hadn't I? Them grammy things. Grams. 80 grams. So 2.8, 80 grams. It's great. Absolutely marvellous. Put that away. This, I think, is just amazing. I think for the price, that's magnetically held in there, and you just set that in there. Goes back into the box, and as you'll hear, that's her locked in, and away she goes. Beautiful piece of kit. And again, Wiha, I believe, is the best you can get for your knives. The bits are the best around. This, I believe, as an EDC, for somebody who's on a budget, or for somebody who just likes a good looking knife, because that is just a good looking knife. That is a Ganzo, but like a lot of Ganzos, they are just good looking knives. Now, this is, I can't tell you, but I can feel it actually loosening. I would say another 10 minutes of playing about, I'll have that perfect. And again, I just keep checking there's no movement, because I hate movement in my knives. Beautiful little pocket dropper. Absolutely lovely. Now, I think this one was under somewhere around $20 or under, say 15 quid. But again, the prices just change all the time. Go down there and use my code. If it's not on sale, a lot of the times they're on sale and you get them cheaper than even my code. So go and have a look. Due diligence, as I always say. Have a look, see what price it is. You can't go wrong with it. I mean, this is about must be about the fourth one of these I've had. Because people keep liking it and I keep giving them away. But that's a carbon fibre one. So I have another green one there, which is the one I tend to use if I want to use it, because that blade shape, like I say, it's so great. If you want to get in somewhere small to cut, I tend to use the green one as my user. This one is my carry. The Wiha, I just recommend that completely. Again, not sure what the price. I think it's high 20s, but go and check, use the coupon, get the money off. And to me, that is two great offerings from company GearBest. The people keep thinking, I do believe there's so many out there thinking, I'm not going to look at GearBest, only cheap stuff. Yeah, they do. They do good quality stuff. A lot of their cheap stuff is good quality, but they also do top end. So get over to GearBest, have a good look through. EDC, knife, whatever you're into, you can find reasonably priced good gear and high priced good gear. So I think that's about it. I'm not going to wrap it on. You have seen that knife before. I hope she's getting so loose already. I'm going to go and play with it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. See you soon. Bye. Cup of tea time.